I hope your audience doesn't mind watching me get absolutely slaughtered, though. Well, maybe not absolutely slaughtered, but it won't be great. You know what? My computer is updating, so that might be one of the reasons I was having issues. That's the one where the flag moves around. Is it round or turn? Gotcha. Okay.
Here we go. So, there we go. Hopefully you can hear me now.
Oh, I can hear you.
Yeah, my OBS decided to lose my mic overall. Fun times. This is where, like, the streaming is both a hindrance and an awesome thing at the same time because it just ends up being all sorts of work.
Yeah.
It's fun though because it's like the fun thing that I've had on it is it's neat to go back and look at some of your games, even at like 2x speed or 3x speed, and just be like, what happened? And kind of make that that analysis again of your games, which sometimes you don't get to do with in-person games.
Yeah, I could see how that'd be helpful.
Right.
Okay.
I was trying to figure out why my phone was taking so forever to download something, and then I realized I had it off of my Wi-Fi. That was a silly mistake.
You know what? If you don't mind, I'm just going to make a new link and send that to you.
Yeah.
Because for some reason, I can't open yours.
That's super weird. But yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
I did that.
Weird. Yours is a blank page.
Yeah, I didn't put the map in or anything yet.
I'm not sure what they did for the map. The one I used is if you go to the Discord channel for it, they have. Let me do this. See if this link works for you. Because I'm not sure which map they put in. Does that second link or the third link I sent you work for you?
Let me find out. Yeah, this one's working.
Weird. I did the same thing.
Very strange.
I have no idea the difference between why one lane worked and the other one didn't. Super weird, but
Okay.
we got there. That's all that matters.
We did. I don't pretend to understand computers, so I won't.
Yeah, I get that. They are finicky at this point in day and age. This is the matchup I thought we'd do. Is Moraine versus Kythos.
Yep, that's kind of what I figured.
Excellent. Well, let's get this shindig going. Ooh, a 6 to go first. Nice.
I got a 1, so it's your call.
I will go first.
All right. So I pick sides, right?
Correct. Yep, you get the choice of sides.
Whoops.
No, you're all good.
Well, I didn't mean to do it.
You're all good.
I think I like the top.
Sounds great.
Yeah, so I'll big top.
Okay, excellent. I have... I'm going to deploy my list, if that's all right. I'm going to use Deep Purple, if that's okay.
Sure.
Perfect. And then I have, I believe, 3 barriers to deploy. I do. 3 barriers. So let me get those added. Defense barrier. Where did you place? There you are. All right, copy. All right, 3 barriers. Let's make them... Should have did this first. Some good old...
I have never played this caster.
You've never... Moraine is so much fun. You're going to love playing her. She is absolutely a blast.
She looks like a lot of fun. But I have no models at the moment, so I'm buying into old Umbri when it comes out. So this was just my, like, learn to play the game.
Absolutely.
Stuff.
Absolutely. And Umbri is a lot of fun. Dusk is a lot of fun. I think you're going to have a great time in all cases. But you said you're taking top.
I enjoyed my time with Dusk.
Excellent.
Yes, I'm on the top.
Excellent. So I will put you... Let me add another widget. 3-inch ring. We'll put that first barrier there. Copy you, unpin you because I need you to move. We will put another one right here. And the third one will go... Yes, all I'm checking here is that the barriers can't be within 3 inches of the 40s and 50s, as well as
Gotcha.
further than 3 inches from each other. And they can't be... Part of them has to be past the 24-inch line, or part of them, I can deploy them up to the 24-inch line, as long as some part of them is on my side of the 24-inch line. So, like, I could put this one, like, just touching the little corner of it, and that would be legal.
Oh, I see. Now there's other defenses you could take, right?
Right. I took just 3 barriers, but you could take spike traps, fire pits, or powder kegs as well.
I don't think I've ever seen anyone take anything other than barriers.
Normally it's what I've seen is 2 barriers and then 1 spike trap or 1 fire pit or 1 powder keg. But then, like, what ended up happening is the evolution of this is barriers were used a lot and powder kegs were used a lot because powder kegs could wreck barriers really, really easily. So you'd always see, like, 1 powder keg to get rid of someone else's barrier. And then combined with the Sapper card, you really got rid of 2 of them. But now with Colossals coming out and more 80s making the table, defenses kind of fell to the wayside a little bit.
I think I still see a lot of defenses out there, just only barriers.
Right. Yeah. Then copy. Let's spells do I have? I have my spells picked when you are ready to pick your spells as well.
Alright, I took Battle Lust, Curse of Shadows, and Revive. Which is probably the wrong move, but...
I have Carnage, Ghost Walk, and Scything Touch.
Sounds fair.
Ghost Walk is probably my favorite spell in the game at the moment. Then what other spells do I have? I have Dead Weight. That's a spell that does something. Dead Weight. I can cast that a couple times. There's nothing else there. What other spells do I have? I do have Tune Up for what it matters. Does have high chance and alright, so as for our command cards, caster spells, and other things. Alright, well, I will get deploying. And of course, I got the black screen again. I do not know why this thing keeps doing that. Glad I checked right away. Go to that. Go back to that. Alright, well, I don't know why my screen has issues, but I'm sure it's probably something inside the app that's causing the issues, but it is what it is. Alright.
Like I said, don't understand computers, so
yeah.
They're gonna do what they're gonna do.
Right. The fun one is we've decided to smash rocks together until it's smash rocks and put energy into said rocks until they start to think. And it's like, yeah. Spike shield. And then my raptors, the Repo Raptor. Technically, we have to pick our flag location right off the bat. I just realized it now. I'm going to pick the burning earth.
I'll start with this wall back here.
Sounds great. There's that. Then these friendos. Come on, I know there's a space for you. There's that. These friends go over here. And these friends go right here. And the Scarlock goes right here. I am fully deployed. I do not have an AD.
Alright, I'll drop my AD at the same time then.
Excellent.
And I get 11 inches?
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
And then AD's an additional 3, right?
Correct. Correct. So yeah, up to the 14-inch line.
Alright, that is me.
Excellent. I have first turn, so good luck, have fun.
Good luck.
Before
I have to, I'm sorry. I have to do my prey.
Yes, you do. Yes. All good.
Alright, how do I... Light blue cats will just do these sludge thralls down here, and the other cats will do the opposite ones.
Okay, so let's do this. We can make this life easy. We will make this. It's a copy.
Prey.
We'll do prey. Oh, you added prey. The way I was going to do it was this here. And copy this here. And that should make pretty identifiable for you at that point as well.
Alright, great. That works better.
Yeah, it just makes it easy because then it's like if I remove the model, you don't accidentally lose prey. Without realizing it. So this should make it hopefully easier on all of us. Do you find that the purple icons in the terrain are needed at all, or are we fairly confident we know what all the pieces of terrain are?
I think I'm pretty confident in what they are.
Yeah, we can delete them then. Just because it makes sometimes these pieces a little cluttered.
Yeah, it makes it cleaner.
Alright, there we go. Yeah, as again, good luck, have fun. Alright, caster gets his focus, their focus. Jack's power up. I will allocate 3 of them to the Malfesser, because it does not power up. Then we'll go right into it. So, Kythos is just going to run. They are speed 6, they can run 11. They'll just run up to there. I forgot to apparate, but it's alright.
Go ahead, we didn't really get that far in.
Yeah, I don't think it actually matters. I'll just move the extra 2 inches as part of their run. We'll run that to there. They'll run, they go, their speed 7 up to 9 because of the apparate. Run 14, I can do math. We'll just go here, I don't need to go further. So yeah, for the, are you familiar, I'm going to pause for a second. Are you familiar with how terrain works with the objective terrain?
Yes.
Okay, so for yours it's within 3, for mine it's within?
Yep.
Okay, perfect.
And I assume the incorporeal guys don't get set on fire?
Correct. They love to splash in the dirty pool, or the dirty cloud. Yeah, they don't suffer continuous effects while they're incorporeal. When they're not incorporeal, they would. Making sure yours are assassins. Okay, everything else is really far away. We'll just run up to there with those guys. The prey will follow them up. The necrosurgeons are just going to come hang out back here. They're done. The Malfesser is going to run. It is speed 5, so it runs 10 inches. To there. The Furies are just going to run out. They will hang out there. Which order do I want to do this in? We'll run the Raptor. It is speed 7, so it runs 12 inches. We'll put it fully in the rubble for what it's worth. The Criterions are speed 6, so they run 11. This one will run 9 because it's suffering from the terrain. We will also still be fully within for what it's worth. That one can go over there. Themyscira is going to go. Themyscira is going to move their 6 inches. They're going to stand whatever distance that is away from the Malefactor. Give it Ghost Walk. And then Repo 3 inches. Can't get within range, but it doesn't matter. The Malfesser is going to run. It runs 11 now. Do I actually even need to be in the rough terrain? Nope. Cast Ghost Walk for nothing. It's all good. That goes there. Mechanthrals are running. They run 11. Running through my incorporeal models. We will be back a little bit. There. Scarlet Commander is going to run up, be 10 inches away from them. Do I even have to run? I don't. Checking abilities. Scarlet Commander is going to cast. That's range 5, not range 6, so I can't do it. They're just going to run to there. The Sludge Thralls are going to run. 10. Those are Rangers over there. Run that one up there. This one back here. They'll be done. Parade's still on them. And then we'll run the last Necrosurgeons up into the center here, and we will pause and flip clock to you, sir.
All right. So I get my 7 focus. Oop.
Oh, my apologies.
Yep. Everybody powers up. Nothing to allocate. Focus. I'm gonna focus. Let me see. Can't run through my own models, but I can move them first, and then this guy would be able to run 11. This could be aggressive. Oh, but these are my shooting guys. I need him to go first. Let's see. Okay, does that line look good to you to get around the
Yeah, it's all
okay.
good. Yeah, it's all good. Are you trying to be within a certain range of me?
Yeah, I'm just trying to get within 10 of your arc node. I'm going to see if I can blast that thing.
You are definitely within 10 of the arc node.
So the plan is to mortality through him, and then spirit door him back to safety.
Yep.
And then see if I can just get rid of your arc node, because that would save me a headache.
Yep. Be aware that my arc node is currently in cover, so it's def 18.
Yeah. So I need an 11 on 3 dice to hit for the mortality.
Yeah.
And then that would put you down to 16.
Correct.
So I need 9s to hit with the snipers. What's its armor?
It is arm 14. It's a 14/14 base.
Okay, so beat dice off 2 if I can land the mortality. I don't really need to kill it though. I just kind of need to take out its arc node.
It is impossible. Cortex. It is impossible to take out its arc node.
Oh, you can't like.
I'm going to pause.
Blow off its head.
So the Raptors are unique in this edition. There's no back system on them. They just have a Cortex head and movement. And the arc node is not on any of those systems, so you can't actually even disable it.
Gotcha. Okay, but if I take out its cortex, it can't get focus, which means no running.
Correct.
Or if I take out its movement, same deal.
Correct.
Okay. I think I can do this for pretty much like no penalty, so I think we're gonna do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't have repo or anything. I can move this guy over to give them repo, though. Oh, yeah. Alright, so this guy's gonna run up here. We'll just move the cats now, because they don't matter. The Bile Thralls have a spray 10.
Correct. They walk 5 inches. They spray 10. It's 18.57 on the other 2 guys. So the total shot for 2 guys is 18.57.
Okay.
I've gotten asked it enough that I actually memorized the number now.
Yeah. I just guess for the walk shoot, and then I guesstimate the rest.
Right.
We'll move the cats up. They're going to walk and then repo.
Sounds great. Did I say walk 5 or walk 6?
5, because they spray.
They're speed
10.
5, yeah. Speed 5, spray 10. Yeah. Cats disperse.
Okay, this chick's just gonna move out so she doesn't get sprayed.
Mm-hmm.
Let me double check his range. Range 5, that's what I thought. He's just going to give repo to the snipers.
Sounds great.
And then we'll go in more rain. So, you got to walk to here to get in control range.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to spend 3, 2, 3, and 1 to boost.
Sounds
and great. Lob a mortality into your arc node.
Sounds great. Got it.
Hit an 18.
Yep, got it.
And then the last 3 on her to bring my boy back.
Sounds great.
And then I think that it's got to be wholly within 2, so I think that looks good, right?
The easy way to do it is you are 100% good.
Okay. Then, let's start with this dude. He's just going to walk up. He's going to take a phantom shot, so he ignores line of sight, cover, and all that jazz.
Yep. I am def 12.
So that's a... We're a 9 with mortality effective?
Then I'm a 14, so you hit a 13, which misses by 1. Because you're a 7 base, right? Yep, 7 and 4 is 11. I'm a 12 with
7?
Negatives.
Yep.
I'm going to flip to me because I have dodge. So I'm
gross. Okay.
Going to dodge back 2 inches.
Well, we tried.
Yep. And then flipping the clock back to you.
Alright, and we'll,
you still
him back.
Yeah, still have their repo, yep.
Okay, that should keep him relatively safe, I think. Boom, let's see. And then I think other than that, we're just kind of running.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what's the threat range on your Night Terrors?
The Night Terror's threat 13.
Okay.
Like 13's like my max threat for a lot of things in melee. I don't really go further. I do have, I'll rephrase, there's it's 13, and then the Malfesser, if you somehow give it to me, it is speed 5 and can shoot 8 inches with its net gun, which has a drag. So the potential is that can make it further, but 13's the natural threat of the Night Terrors.
Okay, we're not coming up too far. We're not going to give you a charge target, so...
Sounds great.
And they are going to empower Issy just because...
Mm-hmm.
repo.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get to give these girls stealth, so I think we'll run this way. Try and get away from these sludge thralls. Playing pretty cagey, and then we just have the sniper unit. And then we're going to take some shots.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to be Rat 9 with Mortality into your arc node. So the first one
Yep.
will hit. This will now be PAL 12.
Okay. Off 2 is...
So 3 to the 4.
Sounds great. Got it.
Then the one on the left will miss. You may dodge if you'd like.
I will. Because the one that attacked was the... Which one attacked first?
The one in the back attacked first. Because that way if I miss, I'd still be in range.
Yep. Can I fit through here? I can't. Can't fit through there. Right, I'm still an 18, down to a 16, so you still need 7s to hit me. Yeah, we'll move back up. Okay, flipping back to you. Still need a 7 to hit.
Right. Last shot. Will miss. You may dodge again if you'd like.
Up to the wall we go. Because you have no more real attacks, right?
Nope, they're just going to repo and then I'm done.
Alright, back to you, sir.
Alright, then over to you.
Looks good. Thank you.
That plan didn't really go as expected, but...
Yeah, it happens. Mortality falls off.
It was a good plan, at least.
Was.
I was proud of it.
Yeah, it works. Mortality drops off. Jacks power up. Both jacks are full. Or have their 1. Malfessor has their 3. Let's... remind me, the Cav are speed 8 with 1-inch melee?
Correct, they threat 12.
12. And no way to speed that up, correct? There's no real threat extenders in the list?
No, just the weird placement with units.
Yep. Okay.
And I have not mathed that out, so I don't know.
And then Isserful is speed 6 with...
2-inch reach.
2-inch.
But also drag, so...
Okay. Yeah, you can pull it in. So 6, 8, 11 on him. Okay. We will run... we will run the Raptor up outside 12 of that cav model within range of the objective. Right to there. Then, what is the order of activations that I want to go to? Marine is speed 8 with 2-inch melee. Speed 9.
I believe she's 9.
9, 12, 14. Stay outside of 14 of her. She be scary. Mage Hunter Assassins are speed 7 with 3?
7 with 3-inch range, yep.
Okay. So don't put anything within 10 of them. Alright, is this a feat?
12 if they charge.
Yeah. Yep. I think this could be... What does this look like? That looks bad news bears for them. What does this look like? Doesn't look terrible. Still outside there. Okay. I'm going to leave my caster there for now, because they are likely to end up in that spot. We will start with, you said speed 6, up to 9, up to 11. On Isserful. We will go with Themystra. They're just going to back up a bit to here, so they randomly don't get shot, and cast Ghost Walk on the Malfesser. The Malfesser is then going to run, and staying outside of the 11 of Isserful. Speed 6, 9, 11. Will be 11.1. We're within 3 of the objective, so we're contesting the objective where that spot is. We're outside of charge ranges. The Malfesser is happy in that spot. We will then go next with my... Do I just go with my caster next? I think so. We'll just go with my caster next. I'm going to walk around that Mechanothrall. I have way more than enough movement to make it around that Mechanothrall.
Yep.
But we'll advance up to this spot, camp all my focus in feet.
Gross.
So, feet. And just camp all their focus because they don't want to die. Ghost Walk no longer need to apply. Then the Criterion over here is going to run. Just make sure I'm not in charge ranges, which I'm not. So happy with that. We'll put this one base to base with it. Please. Oh my goodness, mouse. There's that, and the last one will be outside of terrain. Base to base there. So we'll go like that. Then we will go with the Malefactor. Malefactor is just going to run. It's going to run around the barrier because I really don't want to take the -2 twice. We'll stay outside of charge range of the Cav. And just run forward to there. What else? The Iron Lich Commander is going to get Lucky Penny, so it's going to gain a soul. Then it will advance forward. It advances forward 5 inches. And it will cast Invocation of Bitterest Night. It's going to be base to base with both the Malfesser and with my caster, giving them both stealth. Or giving anything base to base with it stealth and itself stealth. So it is there.
Can I spray them, or does stealth affect that?
You can spray them.
Okay.
Stealth does not deal with the spray. Then we said 8, 11, 12 inches, so that's a cache. Okay. If you want to come play over in the fire, you're more than welcome to. They'll be back there. Then I will go with my McKenna Thralls. This one here is just going to move. A bit like that. Then the Furies will come up. There. Then over here, stepping outside the 12. Okay, it can be 12.1 away from you and 3 inches of the cache, which is what I care about. Like that. So all of them outside of charge range, all of them within 3 of the cache. Then the Scarlock Lieutenant is just going to run to stay alive. The Necrosurgeons are just going to meander towards the center. Same with these ones over here. And the prey goes up here. And I am going to pause because that is my turn 2. To you, sir.
All right. So real quick, your feet, if you're within your control range, you get...
If you are within 16 inches of me, you effectively, if you're within 16 of my caster, you suffer -3 to hit.
Okay.
And if I am a non-incorporeal, it's a friendly faction non-incorporeal models, so my Furies and my Night Terrors currently don't get it. If a friendly non-incorporeal model within my control range is missed by an attack, this doesn't matter if you're in or not, I get to place completely within 3 of its current location. So I get a 3-inch teleport if you miss me with an attack.
All right, so question, if I walk my caster out of your 16 and use the arc node, but the arc node's...
You would not be affected by it.
Okay, cool. Alright.
All you.
Let us power up. Yes, he drops down to 1. Boop, boop. Nothing to upkeep. We have nothing to allocate, because we're not going in.
Mm-hmm.
So we just need to kind of shift around and stay relevant on scenario. If the turn ended right now, you would score 3, am I correct?
Correct.
And I would score 1.
Correct.
And then you would have a turn. Okay, so we need to push up a little. We can probably send some throwaway models in to contest at least the 50s, so that'd be 1-1, and then we can stage and not have to worry about feet. This guy is within 16, so we could aim to a 9. Back to a 6. 8. If we mortality something, we might be able to kill, like, one thing. What's the defense and armor on a Malefactor? Just base.
The Malefactor is a 1320. It's 1318 up to 1320 because of the shield.
Gotcha. Okay, so it probably wouldn't be that, because we are not going to get too much stuff on. This guy does not have Pathfinder, so in reality we can only move like 9 inches. So, 0.1 backward would get us to where we need to go. However, if we do that trick again, that takes our full stack, which means no Fog of War. Else, that might be okay, though, because I think we can stay pretty safe this turn. So, yeah, we'll try this trick again for now. So he runs to there.
Mm-hmm.
He went 0.1 too far, but I don't think it's going to matter, and I'm not gonna play with the thing.
Yeah, it's fine.
Cats are going to shuffle slightly.
Mm-hmm.
That we can. We'd have to get around quicksand, but that's fine. We will see how this goes. We'll have that middle one be the one that moves, so that we can place like this.
Mm-hmm.
And then we can repo. We'll repo you. As long as I'm like touching this thing, I get the -3, right?
Correct, and the
or
+2 defense. Yep.
+2.
Yep. Yeah. I was gonna say I don't think they have Pathfinder.
Nope, they don't. But he just needs to be within.
Yep, you're all good.
Range of that thing.
All good.
Okay. Next we'll go with Moraine. We don't need to pussyfoot around this too much, so we're just gonna back up here. We're outside 16. We are still safe from killbox.
Sure.
We don't. It's not wholly, right? It's just partially.
Correct.
And we'll blow our full load, so the mortality boosted, and then bring this dude back.
Yep.
We will hit your arc node. And let me see, where's my little 2-inch aura? Boop boop. I think we should be relatively safe here.
You just need to move back just a nudge.
Oh, sure.
Right there is perfect. Yep. Sounds good.
Okay. We will go with the Mage Hunter Commander.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to walk around, give the snipers repo again.
Sounds great.
And then the Mage Hunter Sniper team is going to aim and shoot with the ghost shot and shoot your arc node.
Sounds great.
So we are a 7 down to a 4 because we're in your range.
Yep.
And then up to a 6, up to an 8 with mortality.
Need a 6. Got it.
Hey, we got him. It's going to be a PAL 14 with mortality.
Okay. So even 6.
6, and I get to pick the column because he's got marksman.
Sure.
We'll do it to the 1.
Sure.
And then we'll repo ever. Does that feel safe? I think it does. Okay, and then we'll go with our lady friends.
Mm-hmm.
We'll move with you, because we could move 7. Now, you'll get cover from the corner, right?
Correct.
From this one?
Yep.
Okay, but this one will place here. That is probably a clean shot.
Ellen is, yep.
And
as long as you are not past that line, you're fine.
I think that's a clean shot as well, then?
Yep.
Alright, so we'll do the 2 clean shots first. Start with number 1 in the back.
Sounds great.
Um,
You're a 7 to an 8, right? Or 7 to a 9?
Yes, but then down to a 6.
So you need an 8. We'll hit.
Hey, we got you. This will be a PAL 12 with mortality. Off 2.
Yep. 5.
5 to the 2.
Got it. Cortex is out.
Hey, mission accomplished. Alright, next one. We need an 8, right?
Yes. So then I will...
So you may
dodge.
teleport. Oh, can you dodge end place?
Yes, I get to do both.
Ooh, gross.
I am just going to come... So he doesn't possess line of sight to me. He doesn't possess line of sight to me. Isserful can, but he can't see me through the forest. Do you still have line of sight to me? You do. Yeah, we'll just move back here.
Okay. We'll take our last shot with that one. It's going to need something stupid high because of the woods. Or the wall.
Not enough.
I think we needed a 12.
I believe so as well.
Is that... you can move again if you'd like.
I don't need to. I'm going to flip the clock back to you. I do not need to move again.
Okay. And then we'll just do our repo.
Sounds great.
Try that. You're just gonna walk up to be within, make sure you're within 3 of this.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, they move over. One of these idiots has to run in somewhere. May be bad. Maybe better to have a cat do it. Let's see. Happy with the walk and repo. We can get one there. Throw in one cat doesn't seem awful. Just because those girls don't have a repo. So you not have a charge target in the middle. So yeah, these guys have to go first. They just kind of... shuffle them up out of the way. Kitty cats walk. And then Kitty Cat's Repo.
Looks good.
Issy, do you need to do anything fun? Let's move this chick up. You need to kind of stay over here. We'll just move you up over to here. Do you have any way of, like, destroying your own barrier?
Nope. I have Ghost Walk.
Okay, so... Oh, and that... Would that...
It ignores it completely.
Okay. What's the threat on the Criterions charge?
They are speed 6, 1-inch melee, so they go 10.
Okay. We can probably get there safely. The jam here. How important is it to kill this raptor? Probably not very, right? Like, that seems like a trap.
A little bit.
Yeah. I don't have repo on them or anything. Placement wouldn't be that great. It could tie up the Criterions, but there's nothing really that's threatened by them. So I don't think we go for it. I'm sorry, one more time. The threat on the Malefessor?
Malefessor is speed 5, 2-inch melee. It can, if you've made all your shots, and so unless you shield or force it hyper aggressive, it's speed 5, 2-inch melee, so it can go 10 inches.
Okay.
Unless you somehow trigger
and then what about
aggressive.
Yeah, and then what about your Malefactor?
Malefactor speed 6, 2-inch reach, so it goes 11.
Okay. Let's move into this forest. Nope. Won't keep us safe.
As an FYI, the Malefessor does have a 10-inch spray on it and an 8-inch gun. So 2 guns.
Okay. Well, it can't be safe from everything.
Correct.
Alright, these ladies just move slightly and empower Issy. Boop boop. I don't think Issy wants to hit anything, so we just kind of walk up to be outside range.
Mm-hmm.
And this friend shuffles over here. And I will pause for scoring. I believe we each get 1.
That is correct. So 1, 2, 1. Oh, sorry. And then I believe I'm going to bring it up just to be sure. Color guard. End of each scoring turn, starting with first player, each player places their opponent's flag within 5 inches of the last piece of terrain. So I will move your flag, so it can be within 5 of that piece. I only have this forest, so I will choose this forest.
Yep. Oh, I should have realized that and put one more dude in there. That would have been smart.
And then you get to move mine. You have either the rubble or the forest.
I think we'll put it right here.
Sounds great. Excellent. Flipping back to me then, and we'll get that started. So mortality goes away. You go 9 inches pretty freely there. No hit and run. They're outside of that. If I kill him, can I place in the forest? I think so. I'm just gonna move your guy for a second. Oh yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So just need to kill him first. Don't need Pathfinder for that. Can get a guy into the forest. Killing him first isn't that terribly hard. Duck and Cover, Blessing Gods. Carnage will need to be cast this turn. I can repair my Jack. And then how do I clear? That kills 2. This runs up. That runs up. That scores that. I can easily score my flag. And then kill 1 there. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 points to 0. That feels good. Israfel goes 11. I can just randomly kill Israfel too, I think. 3-inch move. Do you have any shield guards near Israfel?
No, I do not.
What is Israfel's defense?
Ooh, I think it's 12. Let me double check.
I need a 6 to hit him. He'll get dragged and knocked down.
Yep,
And then
12, 19.
I can beat on him a little bit. Okay, I like that. Don't need to allocate there. Cortex is out. This Jack doesn't get a focus. That's going to be a problem because this Jack... needs to run to get there. I should be able to give it a focus after I repair it. Yes. Okay, so I can give it a focus to run it. Can be in that space. Where do you need to be, Kythos? Invocation drops. Alright, lots of plans. Kythos, where do you need to be? To be safe. Behind this forest seems like a safe place. Alright, so we just need to move some guys around. Alright, so we will start with the Mechanothralls. I want the one that's underneath that marker. He's going to get out of the way. Then the other guy that's in the way is going to move out of the way. The rest are perfectly happy where they are. So everyone but Kythos is good on their position. So I effectively moved number 3 back a little bit. Everyone else kind of moved in place. Then we will go with Kythos. Kythos is going to spend 2 for psychosurgery. So 1, 2. Which heals D3 plus 1. So I heal 4 on the raptor. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Why not? So the Raptor's fully fine. The Jacks aren't hurt, so they can't get anything else with that. And then I will spend 2 more for Carnage and Camp 3. And then we will advance back to here, outside the forest. And be happy with my life. Let's see what he has. He has a 12-inch gun. So why not? I will just take the random Thunderbolt shot at that Ranger that's behind the wall, so you have a high defense. I am a 7, you're probably an 18, you need an 11, that'll miss. So that's fine. Kythos is then done, because I really don't want to spend any more focus. So yeah, Kythos is done. We will then go with the light blue Necrosurgeons. They're going to advance 6 inches. To there. One's going to get within 6 of the Raptor. This other one's going to be over here. We're going to give 2 focus to the Malefactor. And we're going to give 1 focus to the Raptor, who now has his Cortex back. I did cast Carnage. I should put the token out. So Carnage is out. Next, we are going to go with the Malefactor. It's going to declare a charge. It will charge right there on the cat. Is that good? Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Charge onto the cat. So the defense is
13.
13. I am a mat 9 because of Carnage. So need a 4. Will hit. This is
Arm 17.
18, so plus 1. Take 14.
Oh! Tough check. Cat is
I have
dead.
Grievous Wounds anyway.
Oh, well, okay. No tough check.
Yep, you're all good. You do have Revive, so that guy could come back. Then I will take a shield attack into the guy that doesn't have any defenses from anything. So still, you're a 14 on this one? Or 13?
Sniper?
Yeah.
Snipers are 14.
So need a 5. Will hit. This is P plus S 14, which I believe I just kill.
Yep. So then flip to me real quick. I believe they're Ghosts of Ios.
They are. It's control range. Hey, look at that. Okay. So which spell would you like to cast?
Let's put... I don't think... let's put up Fog of War.
Sounds great.
I will mark that.
Mm-hmm.
Fog.
Sounds great.
Alright, that gives concealment to everyone in my control.
Yep. Yep, including me. Excellent. Then...
Oh, it goes to you too.
Yeah,
That's funny.
It's every model. We will advance to within 6 of the Sludge Throw. We'll cast Ghost Walk on them. Then Sludge Thrall number 4 is going to declare a charge on this guy up here. We're going to go 8 inches directly towards the forest. And we're going to attempt to find that spot that I had previously that let me touch the forest.
Yep.
There it is. Can I still fit through here? I run 12.
That looks good to me.
Okay. Not where I want to be. I could also run around here if I really need to. Right? Assuming that guy is dead. Yeah, I can run multiple different directions, assuming that guy is dead. Okay, and then we'll put this one here to not give you a barrier. We'll be over here. So that's those three. Charge attack from number 5 onto number 1. I am still inside Carnage range, so I'm at 8. Tier 14, need a 6.
14.
Will hit. POW 12. Will kill number 1.
Dead.
I will spray number 4 cat. Defense 12 or 13?
13.
Need a 7. Will hit. POW 14, armor
17.
Off 3. Take 6. And corroded.
Down to 2.
Number 4, charge attack into number 3. Will miss, because that's a 12. I will spray...
Oh, they're 14s.
Oh, yeah. I rolled a 12 total. We'll spray number 4 cat again. Need a 7. Will hit. POW 14 off 3. No damage, of course. And then number 6 into your guy. Will hit. POW 12. Will kill. And we'll spray number... That was into the Mage Hunter again.
Yep.
So that unit is gone. Then the spray the other cat. Need a 7. Will hit. Off 3. Kills that other cat. Tough check. Okay. So those cats, you can still revive those 2. At the moment, you could still score the cash if you wanted to. Do I have a way? I run 9 inches now. Outside of charge range there. Outside of charge range there. You can walk up to me. Try to do it. We'll see what I have to do. So that's that. We'll run this raptor. To there. Scoring that piece of terrain. Then, so prey is still on them. Ghost walk goes back. Then, let's see, I think the next thing is see if I can just get an Istraful. So if I drag you to here, which is in charge range of all of the Cav models. Cool. We'll go to there. We will take my... Looking at the sprays. Hey, look, a crit paralysis. That doesn't work on you. Alright. We'll take the spray 10 onto cat number 1 here. I ignore concealment because I have out of sight. And it's a spray. So this is a 6 to a 13, need a 7. We'll miss. We will boost to hit the attack onto, with the net launcher onto Istraful. You said you're a 12?
Yes, you ignore the eyelet, or the conceal, so just a 12.
Yep. I will hit. Do you have steady or anything?
Nope.
Okay, so you are knocked down. You are drug all the way up to me as best we can, and you can't get past the objective, so you end up here. Then I will make a free attack onto you with the flail. So this is P plus S 18.
Off 1.
Auto hits. So take 9 or 4.
Yeah, we'll take 4.
Okay.
For
4 to
focus.
the 6. 4 to the 6. And then we'll buy another attack. Off 1. 7 to the 1. Or 2 to the 1. Okay.
Yep, we spent the focus.
Yep. And then last attack. Auto hits. Off 1. Take 3 to the 3.
Alright, we'll just take that. We'll save the focus.
Yep, yep. Alright. Then we will go next with the Furies. One can step there. This one can go be annoying. I actually don't like that. We will... Yeah, it's acceptable. This one will come up over here, and this one will come up. We'll come up over there. Make sure I'm 2 inches away. I'm not. I'm a little bit greater. Now I'm 2 inches away. Get in there. Okay. Those 3 are there. The far left one's going to Power of Death. And then I'm going to attempt to throw a Stygian Abyss off the other 2 into the cat. So you're a 15, I'm a 7 up to a 9. So because of telemetry, and you're 13 up to 15, so I need 6s. So on the first one, we'll miss. On the second one, of course. All right.
Wow.
Hey, look, that was Wartable dice. I rolled 3 sets of 4 in a row with double 2s twice. Great job.
Okay.
Then we will go with why not? Let's we'll declare a charge with my Cav onto Israfel. So I am speed 7, so I go 10 inches to there. This one's going to be an inch away back here. And this one's gonna be sad. I guess you're coming up over here. Or on the other side of you. Other side of you, right there. Alright, so number 3 on to Israfel. Auto hits because of knockdown. Your arm 19?
Yep. And I just realized a mistake we made.
What's that?
The flags are actually worth 2.
Then pause. So then we're at 2 each. Okay.
Yep.
Going back
Which
to play.
makes you taking my flag much worse.
Yeah. Night Terrors are POW 14 with Power of Death. You are armor 19, so this is off 5. 4 dice. Take 11, so take 6 to your 3. Okay. Second attack, auto hits, off 5. Take 3 to the 1.
Okay.
Number 2's charge attack into Iserful. We said off 5. Take 5, or take 5 to the 1. And then second attack, off 5. Take 8.
Give me a minute, I'll read your book.
8 to the 1. The last one's charge attack has to be into Iserful. Don't have a choice, so it hits. Off 5, kills Iserful. And then second attack into the other Cav. I'm a 7 to a 9. You're a 13.
13.
So need a 4. Will hit. This is POW 14. Off 3.
Off 3.
Take 5.
Take 6.
Off 3, yes. Take 6. Yes. Thank you.
And then Spring Blades.
Yep.
You'll take 2.
Yep. Okay. Then I get my reposition.
Yep. And then I gotta read my son his bedtime story real quick.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you want to pause or if you want to keep running. I trust you to run and everything.
Yeah, I will just. I'll try to finish my turn, and then. Actually, I'll just pause. I'll just wait for you.
Okay. I'm only gonna be like 5 minutes. But
Yep. We'll see.
I'll be back.
Yep. I have I've not found a good list for More Tenebrae yet. Excuse me. The list that I played with most recently is I played with Brad Park's Null list, and it felt all right. It also felt like it could just be a little better. So it's a weird state, because it could be all right. It's 4 heavies. 2 of them are Harpoon plus Ripping Claw, and the other 2 are Overtake Head, Axe, and Shield, and then 3 Raptors that are Light Spikers and Beaked Maws. With Chatterbane, 2 units of Initiates, 2 units of McKenna Thralls, and there's some, and then Siphus. It feels alright. I struggled with it because I like Themystra too much. So I even with that, I still struggle to not play with Themystra, even though she is resourceful. Because resourceful is, while it's really good, I find that Themystra lets me do things so much with both tune-up and Spellslave Ghostwalk that it's really hard for me not to use it.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that.
No, you're all good, boss. All good. So I'm going to effectively advance these guys this direction. They're all... I'm just going to put Disrupted on them because they're all corporal, for what it's worth. Then... here's where we get to see if... better if I just take... Oh, my apologies. Thank you.
No, you're good.
If I just take 3 sprays. So we will step up to there and try to roll the 7s and be sad when I miss them. So up to there, spray number 1 onto number 1 Cav. I just get the Cav. I still miss my pony for a little bit. Need a 7. We'll hit. POW 14 off 3. Kills him. Tough check.
Hey, knockdown on 1.
Tough knockdown and corroded. Alright, so then we need to get a widget out. We need to get a laser. And... Okay. Are you within 10 inches? You are not. Are you within 10 inches? You are not. Alright. We'll check that last because let's see if I can not kill my own Night Terror. We'll go with number 1 first because I would like to not kill my own Night Terror. Number 1 does not have that Mage Hunter in range, so anything but will hit off 3, kills it.
That'll get him.
And then nothing else is really within range. I cannot see through the cloud to be able to spray the other guy, so we're good there. They're done. Then things that are left. We have the little guys back there, and how much do I want to allow the cash to be scored? Is cash worth 1? Cash is worth 2. That gets you back in the game. Alright, let's try to math this out. Need to go as tight as possible. So I run 11 down to 9. Hope I can dodge both pieces. Oh, that's really close. You tell me if I touch one or the other.
Well, you got a closer guy. Maybe try with him first.
I can't because he can't get out. He's trapped between the guy I'm moving
gotcha.
and the necrosurgeon.
Well, this guy's already taking -2 from the
barrier
terrain.
So the terrain. So he's going 7. Yeah. He's going 7 anyway. You are correct. I forgot about that. So I can touch the rubble all day long.
Yeah, because he's already touching some rubble, so it doesn't apply twice, right?
Correct. It only applies once. So he's going to go 7 there, and then we're going to be like, hey, you can be within range, and then you can be in range. Go like that. So they're them. Then checking back here. So you have no charge target there. You could charge. These guys are speed 7, so they go 10.
Yes.
Alright, so you can get 2 of them, but not charge attacks on me. They're just going to be normal attacks. Alright. Then we're going to go with my friend here, who's going to advance up to here and do Bitterest Night again to make it so your caster has to come do it because you have to get close enough. Then these guys are going to prep again for fun times. And this last guy is still good. We'll actually move him up to here, and we're going to cast Last Word. Not that I think you're going to attack this guy, but just in case it happens. I store it on this dude right here. It's only on number 4. We're going to pause the clock. Scoring, I score 2, 4, 5, 6.
Gross.
So
I don't think I hit anything.
8 to 2. And flip the clock to you, and it's all you.
Okay. So in order for me to not lose on scenario, I'd have to stop you from scoring everything and score to 6.
You need to score up to 6, so you need to score 4 points.
Yeah. Right. Which I could probably get my flag. I suppose there's a scenario where I could get your flag.
Correct.
And then contest the 2 50s.
Yep. And that would put you to even.
Yeah. Well, that would put me, it'd be 8 to 6.
Yeah. Put you still into the game. Yeah.
Which buys me a turn. Okay, that doesn't seem too far-fetched. Scoring your flag might be tricky. Because you've got 3 sludge thralls I'd have to kill.
Correct.
I do have prey on them, so it's a possibility. I guess I could mortality them as well. And then on the left, I just have to kill 2 models, which doesn't seem too crazy. Especially because I have 1 cat left. Or I can try and assassinate. Question, so if I charge with... Oh, I'm sorry, my clock's not on. If I charge with this model, right?
Yep.
The one that's engaged, does that one need unstoppable?
That one cannot make a charge attack at all. It would need unstoppable to make an attack, but it can never be a charge attack.
Okay. Unless I kill that Night Terror first.
Correct. If you kill the Night Terror first, that doesn't matter then.
So I think if I kill the Night Terror, I can probably get 2 Mage Hunters on your caster.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what are the defensive stats of your caster?
My caster is Def 15, Arm 16. They have Force Barrier and Annoyance, and all living models within 10 of them have Annoyance, so the Malefactor themselves and the 3 Criterions have Annoyance. Camping 3 Focus, 15, 16, effectively 15, 18 from Mortal Fear, from those 3 individuals specifically. And looking for anything else, I have a reroll from the Iron Lich Commander that I can force you to reroll an attack or damage roll. What else might I have? Those are the big things.
Alright, so my best case scenario is, let's say I hit with the 2 Mage Hunters. I can make them PAL 12 with mortality.
Mm-hmm.
So it'd be dice off 6, and I could Battle Lust them. Be like 8 damage a pop, down to 3 because of focus.
Yep.
So that doesn't seem like a great scenario. Could I get my caster on you? I can't. Okay, so I think we play out the scenario because 2 Mage Hunters doesn't seem great. Okay, so to play the scenario, we need to kill 2 models over there, and 3 over here, and then just kind of jam up the center a bit. Or if I kill your Malefactor, that would work too. That would actually be great, but I don't think I can do that. Maybe.
Harm is a hell of a drug.
Okay. I think we have a plan. Problem is these cats over here. These guys are in rubble, and a barrier. Well, I guess it's... Barrier gives cover, right?
Correct. And the effect of your attacking over it, it's +2 defense.
Right. Well, the cats wouldn't worry about that. Cat can't see through the cloud. This cat could see, though. He would have to attack over the barrier. Oh, I have something for that barrier.
You do. Goodbye, barrier.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to shoot first. Do I need mortality? What's their armor?
They're 12-17 with 8 wounds and tough.
Probably gonna need to mortality them, but if I mortality them, I can't do that. I think we're gonna get greedy here because we're kind of on the back foot and we need to make up some of this. And I think we just go in with the cats. Oh, we could battle lust the cats, actually. But that means I'm not Curse of Shadowing your Malefactor. The Malefactor's not as important because we can just have a model go over and, like...
play around with the objective. You don't get this. This is mine.
Can this guy even make it to within 6 of the cats? Let's see. He can move, he can run. Oh yeah, he could. We would just have to move, like, this chick out of the way. Okay, so we'll do our power-ups. Yep. He gets 1.
Do you wish to upkeep Fog of War?
We will.
Okay.
Go to 6, because I think we may have to feat here. Okay, let's do the easy stuff first. We're going to take this Incorporeal Lady, and we're going to walk over here, and we're going to try and Spellslave Immortality onto your...
Before you do that, we should check to see if you have 3 inches.
Oh, right, it's a forest. You're right.
So I think you would need to probably position...
like here.
Yes, that can get me. Yep.
We only need to kill 1 Thrall here. So yeah, I don't think we need it on the Thrall. So we'll put it on your Malefactor.
You're currently not in control range, so you can't spell slave.
Oh, right.
Okay. So you're going to cast it on the Malefactor?
So I guess like that. Yeah, he doesn't have like Spell Ward or anything, does he?
Nope, just def 15 because of your Fog of War.
Oh, gross. Well, we got him.
You did. You definitely did. Good roll. Mortality. Got it.
Okay.
Good roll.
Next, these people have to go to get out of the way. Let's see what's our order of operations here. Alright, so let's try and kill this thing first. We're going to charge here.
Mm-hmm. Sounds good.
We'll see if this works. Charge. Alright, we'll start with the one in the back. PAL, or Mat 6, excuse me.
Def 14, need an 8. Miss.
We will miss. Then we'll do number 1. We'll miss. And number 2.
We'll hit.
Hey, number 2 gotcha.
Sounds great.
PAL 12.
Arm 16, off 4. Very much.
Oof.
You can come back, though. So, way over
And then
here.
we can hex bolt the injured one from Battle Wizard.
Okay.
Now I have to look up their magic ability.
I'm a 16. I don't think you're an 8.
Oh, well, that's no, definitely.
Your Fog of War has almost saved me twice.
Yeah, well, it won't be there long.
Right, it'll have gone in a little bit. Right, it'll be gone in a little bit.
Where would have been an ideal spot? This is actually ideal. And I believe I can actually... Oh, no, it's not. It's not within 6. Okay, he's just gonna run over there.
Sounds great.
Okay. You can see out of this forest, I believe. Because that's a 2-inch aura.
Hi, friend.
We would spend 2 to Battle Lust. We could Battle Lust for free. No. 2 to Battle Lust, because then we can use this to Spirit Door if we survive. That's the plan, I think.
So, Spirit Door what?
Dissus. She is
Yep.
part of the
Just
game
move a
battle
little
group.
bit over. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, it just kind of... It puts me in the terrain.
Yep. I'll totally agree.
But I think we do our shooting stuff first. Because we can, right? So, we got these archers here who could actually aim. Because you can see that guy.
I'm a larger base. Oh, to that guy. Yeah.
You can see that guy, and then the other guy can see whomever. Yeah, we'll aim because we haven't been rolling great.
Sure.
So number 3 is just going to shoot your jack.
Sure.
We go up to a rat 9. We'll do the PAL 15 shot.
Yep. Def 13.
So we'll hit.
Yep.
And then we will PAL 15 up to 17. So off 3.
Yep.
4 to the 5.
Okay.
And then number 1's going to shoot the sludge thrall. Number 5.
Def 12.
We'll hit.
Sure.
This will be PAL 15.
Off 2.
Off 2.
It's 2 damage.
2 damage.
Flipping to me for a second. He will move an inch into the woods. Okay, back to you.
Oh, gross. What lets him move?
They have evasive, so if you hit me with an attack, I get to move 2 inches.
Gotcha. Well, I don't want him moving again, so we'll just shoot the big guy.
Hit me with a range attack. Yeah. Okay. Hits.
We'll hit.
Off 3.
And then, PAL 15, 17. Yeah, off 3.
5 to the 4.
5 to the 4.
Got it. 19 left.
Okay. We'll do our... So I don't think this guy's going to be able to see your arc node.
Correct. You could Phantom Seeker to see him.
But I could do the...
Right.
Yeah, we'll aim and Phantom Seeker him.
Sure.
So we go to a 9.
I need a 5. Hit.
Got him. This will only be a PAL 12, though.
Off 2. 2.
Oof.
To the 5.
2 to the 5. Oh, actually, I get to pick, but it doesn't matter.
Which column do you want? 2 to the 2, probably, to knock out the brain?
2 to the... Yeah, 2 to the 2.
Okay. Got it.
Okay, and then he's going to repo up ever so... we repo... No. Not touching the house. Okay. Then we'll go with the kitty cat. Kitty cat's going to charge to here.
Sure. Oh, which model are you charging?
The thrall, not the arc node.
Sounds great. Def 12.
Kitty cat hits.
You only roll 2
'Cause I'm
dice.
calf.
Oh yeah, you calf. Yeah, you're good. Yep, you hit.
This is a PAL 16 because you're my prey.
Sure. Off 1.
Tough check.
Not tough. Flipping clock to me. My jack takes it. So on the big guy, this is off 6. 2 damage to the 4 on the big guy. He is also corroded. On the arc node, off 2 is 5 damage. To the 3. Okay. And then your guy, this is off 5. Take 5 damage to your guy. And you are corroded as well.
And then our second attack we'll just put into the arc node.
Sure.
Mat 7. Hits a 14.
That hits me.
It's only PAL 12.
Off 2.
3 damage.
Kills it.
Then we repo our 1 inch to touch the terrain.
Sounds great.
Okay, that worked out pretty well, actually. I don't know if I even want my lady coming over here now. Can you shield guard sprays?
No.
Maybe she doesn't come over here. That jack doesn't have a cortex either, so...
Correct. I can repair its cortex at any time, and I'm within 12 inches with a unit of necrosurgeons. So I can still give it 3 focus.
Right. Okay, maybe it's just better to get it out. And then she'll have to survive. Criterions will probably be out of range. We'd have to take like 2 sprays. Maybe some fists.
They're likely PAL 14, Mat 8s.
Mat 8s, yeah, it doesn't seem great.
And I can likely run a reroll up close enough to be able to reroll. Because this reroll can run 10 inches and has a 10-inch bonus on every reroll.
And I don't have any way of getting rid of the other 2. Alternatively, we could kill Night Terrors.
Why is the clock on me? Whatever.
No, you can't get over there. Means you have to go for Night Terrors or these guys. This guy. We got one upkeep up. Let's see. So we can't mortality that guy unless the caster does it, which we don't want to do. The Malefactor has like a spray, right?
The Malefactor does not. It's the Malfesser does, yes. The Malfesser, speed 5, 10-inch spray. Making sure it might be an 8-inch spray. The Malfesser, the one that's on the right side.
Oh, the Malefactor just has like a melee attacks?
It has Fell Axe, which is a 2-inch melee, a 1-inch shield, and then a 1-inch gore on the Malefactor on the left. Malfesser on the right is speed 5, 10-inch spray.
Oh, but you know what? I have to kill it to stop you from scoring. That's what it is.
Yes.
Because I have no way of... I guess this idiot could just run up there.
Correct.
No, he can't. Well, he could run.
Right. You can... Are you within 6 of the objective? You can repo yourself.
Oh, I was about to look up if he could do that. That saves me the trouble. Alright, we'll start with him. So he'll repo himself to move over here.
Yep.
And then he will get his D3 shots.
Mm-hmm.
2 shots. With volume fire and... Ooh, is this a pistol?
It is. You should be an 11 to my 15.
Yeah. So we hit you. This goes up to a 14 with volume fire and...
Off.
Who's it?
Off 6. 4 to the 5.
4 to the 5.
Okay.
And then the second shot
Hits.
will hit. And do 1 to the 2.
Sounds great. Got it?
And then we repo over here.
Yep. Objective contested.
Okay.
Hey, you can see him.
But we could do this. We have Pathfinder. We just have to move the ladies first.
Mm-hmm.
If I cast a spell while I'm in combat, though, you still get the combat bonus, right?
Correct.
And
Didn't
leave my
yeah.
I didn't leave my arc node there. Your defense is pretty low, though, right?
I am def 11 on the Malfesser, unless you're within an inch, then I'm def 12. But then I would be up to
5 goes to needing a
15 or 16
yeah.
based off of engagement.
So 5 would go to needing a 9. Maybe an 8, which I guess I could boost. I'd get it for free. Then I'd need to sit on 3. It doesn't seem great. He's got hyper aggressive, right?
He does. He'll be able to walk.
Okay. Alright, well, let's go with the, these guys first, then.
Mm-hmm.
Can't walk over my own guy, but I can walk over this wall.
Mm-hmm.
My speed 6 to get to, like, here.
Sounds good. Yeah, it looks good.
All right, number 4 is going to take his. We'll do the PAL 15. No, we'll do the take control of an undead shot into that Night Terror.
Sure. Def 16.
We'll miss.
Mm-hmm.
Number 5 will do the same thing. We'll miss. And the last one will miss.
Wartable dice, everyone.
Wow. Although I don't feel as bad because even if I didn't have Fog of War up, I still would have missed all those shots.
Right. right. I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, you still missed even with Fog of War. Without Fog of War. Yeah. Because I think you're a 7, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, not a bad thing.
Alright, he's going to shoot his gun.
Sure.
I'm going to walk over here and shoot the number 3, the 1 on 3 wounds.
Yeah.
We missed. Look at that.
Sounds great.
Getting all
the rolls out now, right?
Yeah. Well, this is starting to not look so great.
My chat.
Alright, we've only got a couple models left.
My chat's like
we really need to get rid of.
Maintained.
Really need to get rid of Night Terrors. Battle lost.
Night Terrors did nothing
I wonder if I just leave the Malefessor. We'll go this way. So let's go with my caster.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna feat and lose Fog of War.
Sounds great.
So we will get 1 free spell.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna spend 2 to put Battle Lust on the kitty cats.
Sounds great.
If we fit... Do we fit through there?
You do. As long as you stay on that line.
Yeah. We're just going to come straight down into this Night Terror.
Sounds great.
We are a cavalry model, so we will hit this Night Terror with 3 dice. That'll get him.
Yep.
PAL 15, I believe?
Armor 16 because of Mortal Fear.
Yeah, so off 2.
Very dead.
Tough to check, or
Oh, just
dead? Okay. Okay. We will use our free spell into the Malefessor.
Okay.
To cast Mortality.
What's the range on Mortality?
10.
You do have range then. Because you suffer -3 range. Because of the Malefessor's mage static, but you are fine because it's range 10.
Oh, well, perfect.
Def.
What is your defense?
11.
So we need a 4.
Mm-hmm. Got it.
Get it? We will then spend 3 to Spirit Door.
You'll spend 4. You're within 10 inches of the Malefessor, so spells targeting
we will
yourself.
spend 4.
Yep.
And we'll Spirit Door back to here.
Sounds great.
Oh, shoot. She has a gun.
You can shoot.
Damn it. Do you mind? I was just going to shoot the Night Terror.
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't know if that hit. Probably not a 9.
14, you're a 6, you missed by 1.
Yeah. Okay. Then the ladies will charge the Malefessor.
Sounds great.
Let's come down. We can move 10. You know what? We will come down this way so we tag your Night Terror as well in case I get a shot into the Night Terror.
Sure.
I doubt I will, but you never know.
Looks good.
Alright, so we will start with number 2.
You need 3.
This will be... Yeah, we'll hit. This is going to be effective PAL 12.
Armor 20. Armor
So
19. 19. Off 7.
So off 7, but decap.
Yep.
So 8 to the 2.
Okay.
Number 3 hitting him.
Yep.
Will hit. Ooh, we need that for damage. Off 7.
Mm-hmm.
So 7, so 14.
Hold on.
To the 5.
Flipping to me. 14's above average. I'm gonna have you reroll it.
Sure.
So the 5 still matters. That's much better. Perfect.
Yeah, so that's nothing.
Yep. Last one.
And then the last one will hit the Night Terror.
Okay. 14. It's 15 actually. You hit. Yep.
I still get my charge bonus.
16.
Because you were in.
So off 6.
No, so dice off 6.
Yep. Kills it.
And then I'll kill it.
Yeah, kills it. Exactly. Okay.
And that'll make her incorporeal.
Okay.
Oh wait, I think that's only living. You're not alive.
I am definitely not alive. But check it, because it might be both. Blood Shadow is undead as well. So yes, you get incorporeal.
Oh, night. Okay. First we're going to Grim Return this kitty cat from Vale. And then the kitty cats, we're going to use our Sapper card to destroy the barrier.
Sure. Barrier is gone.
And the kitty cats are going to go in.
Okay.
We will set ourselves on fire here, but such is life.
Looks good.
Okay, so the kitty cat that's on fire, number 3, is hitting number 1. Ooh. Hits a 12?
You hit.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hits a 14 because you're my prey.
Yep.
POW 16 because of prey.
Off 1. Tough check.
Tough check.
Not tough. That was number 1.
Yep.
So on... clock's on me again for whatever reason. On your number 1, your armor 17.
Yep.
6 kills it, so number 1 dies. Off
I get a tough check, right?
You do. Okay, so
knocked down.
Corroded and knocked down. On number 3, off 5 is 1 damage on number 3, and on number 2 is nothing. Nothing on my guys.
Okay. And then we are out of range of the other attacks.
Give me a second. Still doing the corrosion.
Sure.
You're knocked down, and number 1.
Yep.
Okay.
Then number 2 hitting your number 2.
Sounds great.
We will hit.
Yep.
This dice off 1. Tough check.
Not tough. Flipping to me again. Number 1 again is dead. Number 3, nothing. 3 damage to number 2.
Right. And then his second attack into number 3.
Mm-hmm.
Will hit. This will be a POW 14, so off 3. 5 damage.
Okay. 3 health left.
We just repo around.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe that's everything. So I will score 2 for the flag.
Yep.
And that's it?
Correct.
Oh no, that means you win.
Yep, that looks to be a game. Because you didn't, that one Sludge Saw needed to die.
Yeah, I didn't kill him. Shit.
Alright.
Yeah, good game, dude.
Good game. Yeah, absolutely.
That was I really like this caster.
Yeah,
she's a lot of fun.
Moraine's a blast. She is probably one of the most fun casters to play in the game because she just does so much all the time, as you saw, and she's just a blast. So yeah, absolutely, she's a great time.
Yeah, I gotta try. Who's my other guy's the spider guy. I gotta try him like next game and see how he does. But
Cheers.
This one was a lot of fun.
Yeah, both of those are really fun and really great casters.
Oh my god! You know what I just realized?
What's that?
I forgot Battle Lust on the cats.
Roll an extra die.
That's alright. 3 more damage to that guy.
I tough it, so it doesn't matter.
Toughs. Okay, perfect. So it doesn't change anything.
We would have played the game appropriately had it not happened, or like we'd have continued the game because you're right. Battle Lust does change things on that because yes, absolutely. No, we would have played it the rest of the way.
Yeah. I figured, but
no, good catch on.
I can't believe I forgot that. After all that I went through,
right? Right, all the effort to do it, and then yes.
Yeah.
So the win condition is scenario. Point size is 100. First player was me. Result was me. I killed of your army a unit of rangers.
Yes, and Issy.
And Isserful. Yes. Because I didn't kill the last cat on the one side here. And I only killed Isserful. Yes. I don't remember how many points Isserful is.
17, I think?
So the unit of rangers is 7. And Isserfil is 17, is 24. And then of mine you killed... I have both sludges still alive. I do not have night terrors. Night terrors are 10. I do not have a raptor. A raptor is, I think, 5. So that's 15. Then what else is off the table? No raptor. No night terrors. I still have a unit of sludge. Still have the other unit of sludge. That looks to be everything in my list. I'm going to re-verify. Malefactor's on the table, Raptor is not, Malfester's on the table, Themester's on the table, Commander's on the table, Scarlock's on the table, Criterions are, Swarms are, both Initiates are, Night Terrors are not, Sludge Furies, yes. So that would have been 15. So I have 8 and 24 for myself, 4 and 15, for yourself. I have Kythos as my caster, I have Moraine as your caster. I have the scenario as Color Guard. Win condition by scenario, 100 points. First player was me, end result is win by me. I've clicked save, so you can verify whenever. That was a lot of fun, sir. This was, I really enjoyed that. I figured this game would be very cat and mouse, and that's what this was. So I really enjoyed that. That was a lot of fun. And it was really fun. I told you went to get thrashed. I knew it wasn't going to be a thrashing.
That's true. I did lose pretty hard on scenario, although I guess if I killed a sludge thrall,
you're back in it.
It keeps going.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. This game switches really hard on scenario really fast.
Out of curiosity, if let's say I killed that sludge thrall, on your turn, what do you think you pick up?
So
probably get both cats, right?
I get both cats. So the other thing is, so when I look at this, I go and see that this objective can move to here. So then I can run the 2 sludges, or just walk the 2 sludges into here. So that's going to score me 2 points.
Right.
Then the Mechanothralls can kill the cats because the cats are wounded. And with Scything Touch, because your feet's out of the way now, I can get up to P+S 16 on them, so they basically one-shot a cat each. You can tough, obviously, but you get one-shot a cat each. Then... And
you got like 5 of them.
Right. So I get the cats, I bring back the Sludge Thrall. If it dies, I don't bring it back. Then these guys would walk to score the Burning Earth, because effectively the Burning Earth is probably the only piece of terrain you can pick. So then I place 2 guys like this into the Burning. So I'm scoring 4 more points on that, and I should be able to clear out the center objective between killing the 1 archer and killing the 3 mage hunters.
Right.
And at that point, I can clear the 50 on the other side as well, because I have Criterions down here that are just not doing anything. So between Carnage and everything else that's still in play, I pick up your other Dreadguard. I pick up the Cav on the left. I pick up the Commander. I score the 50. I pick up the 3 Assassins. I pick up 1, maybe 2 of the Archers, and then I pick up the 2 Cav, and then go back up. I score 8 more points. At that point, the game gets really difficult for you, because I've now eliminated a lot of options.
Yeah, I'm left with like my caster and archers.
Correct. So the game, like the attrition on this, I think if it goes 1 or 2 more turns, I'll have more recursion than you will, unless you kill full units, which you can, because your list does that really well. Is just kill full units, but it's the play of I have a full unit of Criterions that are going to be a pain on the left side. So eventually I'll clear out the left side, and Kythos will just go and hang out right here on the left side, scoring this point eventually. And then we're just fighting on control points. So it'd be like who can sacrifice what at the right time to score control points. Because as long as the Malfesser is still alive, and the Malfesser has very little damage on it, it's going to do bad things in the center here, and you'll have to use your caster to kill it.
Right.
So that's my thought process for the next turn. After that, I think it gets very difficult, because like you're saying, you have 2 units of archers that go do work, but can they do work and score objectives at the same time? And that's the problem that you're going to run into, is eventually the objective, like your objective ends up in my forest over here eventually, and my Necrosurgeon starts scoring it. So on turn, so this would be turn 4, it moves to here, 5 to here, 6 to here, 6 and 7 I'll score 2 points easy, or 4 points off of the center one, while eventually my flag goes either to this hill or to this wall. So like yours are still, like you probably want to bring it to the wall first and then to the hill, because then it doesn't move ever again, and then you're camping on this hill. So like we'll start scoring 2 points each. The problem is your flag that's migrated down to my side is closer to the 50, and I can just have my caster hang out in both areas, just kind of chilling and doing both things, or like hanging on both sides. So like I'll control the left side of the table, and you'll end up controlling the right side of the table. But you need to kill a lot of stuff still on the right side of the table, and you're running out of attacks.
Yeah, because I don't think the archers can deal with... I mean, I guess I can get the little guys, but they're not going to get the Malefesser.
No, that thing's going to live for a long time at this point.
Yeah, I'm wondering if I should have sent my caster in instead of into the Night Terrors.
Maybe, because I think you have to, the issue is you have to spend your free spell on the cast onto the Malfesser, because if you hard cast Mortality, it's 4 cost into the Malfesser, so you have to spend your free spell, and then you have to kill it, otherwise you can't teleport out. Or you can teleport out still, but you have to kill it, and it feels really rough at that point. If you cast Battle Lust on yourself, you can kill it. Because if you cast Battle Lust on yourself, you basically become a Weapon Master. Right. Which makes you murder the world, especially with a P plus S15 murder the world. So like Moraine can get a lot of work done on your turn. The dirty trick that you didn't do that is really funny is, so when Moraine was right here, I'll just make a copy of her. I'll move one of these back. So when Moraine was in the center here, when I killed one of your models, what you can do that's really dirty, I love this trick because it's really funny dirty, you cast Mirage on yourself. And what ends up happening is when you cast Mirage on yourself, so you're like right here or something in this area.
Oh yeah, then I threat like 16.
Right. So you threat halfway across the board, and you're like, I charge in, you feat, you burn your own, you burn off the Mirage for a free cast into Battle Lust, and then you just murder the world. So like with her, you can get really dumb charge angles that you didn't even see happening because you can cast Mirage on yourself off turn. So like, I only threat 14. No, not really, because you can effectively step with her. Like you step 14 inches away from their caster, or you're like I'm gonna be 14.1 inches away from your caster, and they're like, all right, you threat 14, and you're like, yeah. You're like, yeah, I threat 14 without Mirage. And they're like, okay, you don't have Mirage on you. And then you're like, I cast Mirage in the middle of the turn. And then they're like, oh my god, what's going on? And their brain breaks.
Yeah.
So it's a ton of fun when you can be like, hey, I'm just going to cast Mirage randomly on myself. And because it turns into a free Battle Lust on yourself, you're just like, hey, look, now I'm a Weapon Master that hits you really hard. Or it doesn't actually have to turn to a free Battle Lust. It turns into a free Spirit Door still. And it's a 2-cost Battle Lust. So you're just like, whatever, I spend 2 for the Battle Lust, and I go a million miles into the center of the table. And she can do bad things when you do that. So it's really delicious when that happens. So that was something I was a little worried about. I'm like, oh, Fog of Wars is way better for me than Mirage is, because Mirage is real scary.
The great irony of it, too, is I was so focused on putting Battle Lust on the cats instead of her.
Right.
And then the cats didn't even need it because I rolled everything without Battle Lust.
Right.
And basically went through the unit.
The cats...
So if I had put it on her, she could have probably taken down the Malefessor.
Absolutely. Like, she kills a Malefessor. If you can have 2 upkeeps out, she really kills a Malefessor. So something you could have approached this as for like your next game or the game afterwards is put Battle Lust on something that doesn't matter. So like you could put it on the cats to the turn prior, or you can put it on the Seeker Adepts because they're actually really hilarious with Battle Lust because they murder the world as well with Battle Lust. So you put it on them because they're way back here and doing nothing, and they're hard to kill because they've got Blade Shield and they're normally in the back of the table.
Right.
So they're just hard to kill, and that's a free spell then. So that's a free Mortality plus a free Spirit Door. So, and you're paying 1 focus for that. So it's just having more upkeeps out early, I think, helps the situation out for you because, like your turn 1, you saw me advance forward. At that point, you can put Mirage on a unit of cats and Battle Lust on the other unit of cats, or Battle Lust on the Seeker Adepts, and still be relatively safe with your caster. You can cast Fog of War if you want, but you don't need to. Camping 3, it's hard to assassinate you still because you're a Cav model that's def 15, arm 17 inside a forest. So it's hard to kill you. And at that point, then you've got 2 to 3 upkeeps on your feat turn, which then you get a lot of value out of the free upkeeps. Because then it's, if you have Mirage out, you have Battle Lust out, and you possibly have Fog of War on yourself. At that point, you're looking at a free Mortality, a free Battle Lust, and a free Spirit Door for 3 focus.
Right.
And then you just kill whatever, because then you're like, I've got 4 focus.
Because then you got 5 if you lucky penny.
Correct. Yeah, you lucky penny into the 5th, and you're like, I've got 6 or 7 attacks, and you murder whatever you just went up against. So like, there's lots of little plays like that where your turn 1, you can, with her, you can load up that feat turn, and you're forcing your opponent to never cast an upkeep. Like I could not cast Scything Touch to save my life because giving you a free spell is really bad for me.
Right.
An extra Mortality onto something, like if you had Battle Lust up on the upper right cav here, this Arc Node could then run into here instead, and then it's Mortality onto the Sludge Thralls and Mortality into the Malefessor. And that's bad news. Like there's no good world that I live in with both of those up. and then things start going bad for me.
Yeah, she's got a lot of little angles.
Yeah, she's
I enjoyed her more than I thought I would.
She's a ton of fun. I love her to death. She's so much fun. She's one of the scariest casters in the game, and even with this being your first game, you still piloted her exactly how you need to be scary. It's like her personal threat kills whatever she wants. She can see it, and then she disappears. And unless you're being cagey about it, how do you stop me? Like, how do I deal with your ghast every turn, or how do I deal with anything else? So, like, you played her really well for your first time playing her, and I think you'll do every game you play with her, you'll be better.
Right. Until Old Umbry comes out and I switch to them.
Correct. But then you get to play Old Umbry and do Old Umbry tricks, so there's nothing wrong with that.
That's true. I'm hoping one of those casters gets Spirit Door.
I don't actually remember. I hope so too, because it's a really fun spell, and like what they've released on the beasts, like free admonition on whichever one.
Oh, the bad guy, yeah,
is so nuts. I hate it so much because it's really good. So there's a lot of neat things with the.
They seem like a movement-based faction though, so I feel like Spirit Door would be fitting for them.
Yeah, they're very circle-ish, and Circle was the original Spirit Door, so yeah. It's entirely possible because they were that kind of faction originally, or like Circle was that kind of faction, and you get a Khador mixed with Circle type army, so it's going to be very interesting. I think a lot of people are going to really enjoy Umbry, and the look of them is fantastic, and I'm excited because if you're excited to play them, that's a good sign. And I think it's just a good sign in general. A lot of people are excited to play them, but I think people being excited to play them is a really great thing for the game, and people being excited about all the armies is really awesome right now. So it's great to see.
Yeah, it should be a lot of fun. I like the look of their. I like the whole like. I don't know, like witch that lives in a forest kind of appeal they got going. So
the very dark fantasy or dark fairy tale.
Yeah,
but
I'm assuming at some point down the road, Old Witch will come back and be in there.
That would be cool.
So that'll be exciting.
Yeah, because
I'm sure that's like
we got her sister or her follower. So like we've got like other versions of it. So yeah, that'd be very neat to see. Another Old Witch type thing come through. But yeah, it's going to be a very neat faction. I like the look of it. I think there's a number of people that really love the idea of it, and it's going to be really cool.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate the game, dude.
Absolutely.
And thanks for the pointers.
Yeah, you're very welcome.
I'm definitely going to stick with this caster for a bit, although I do need to try the other guy in the pair, because he seems like he'd be kind of neat, but not as neat.
They're both, they're different. I think Maureen's got more weird tricks, but you get the fun of Stranglehold, which is one of the most abusive spells in the game, along with Mortality. So like you have two great casters that you get to have fun with. So definitely enjoy, and we'll talk soon. All right.
Yeah. Awesome, man. Take care.
Have a great night. Thank you.
Take.
Bye. All right, chat. That was the game. It ended on scenario. First player in Color Guard is so important. Winning the die roll to go first is so critically important in this scenario. Or you have to be thinking about the terrain and where the flags are going to move every turn, because I scored 4 points uncontested, or nearly uncontested, and that changes the game quite dramatically. So these things are back where they were. It's very important to color guard's a very hard scenario if you're going second. You have to be super aware of what's going on. But otherwise, this played kind of how I thought it would be. It'd be a very cat and mouse-ish game. I had to keep Kythos safe all game. I couldn't step anywhere near Moraine. She just kills Kythos dead at basically any moment, so I had to stay as far away as possible. But otherwise, this is more or less how it went, how I expected it to go. He mortality'd me a lot, which I was not super expecting, and the yo-yoing of the arc node was difficult to deal with. but I think was aggressive enough to take the lead and to take the game. So with that, we will have another game sometime in the next 7 days. I have the Null League that we'll be playing in. I am against United Creoles. I wanted to say United Kingdom, and that's not the right one, but it's United Creoles. So we'll be playing Kythos or Eviscerus, I think is my pair. I think. This pair is Sepsira Eviscerus. I can't see the pairing. I could probably reset this. Nope, that resets it completely. I think I have Sepsira in this league, so I'm trying something out of not playing Eviscerus in this league, but still playing Eviscerus in the other league. So we'll see how that goes. But we'll have another game hopefully this week, and we'll talk then. So have a great night, be well, be safe, and we'll talk soon. Bye, everyone.